Hello everyone, this is Sharpedo43 once again, bringing you all another Wi-Fi battle. This is going to be a battle against, once again, another non-YouTuber or streamer from Twitch. And I'm actually going to face someone I think I found from Twitch, but I'm not sure. His name is tansy65. I think he was from Twitch because I think, in fact, the way I remember this guy is actually because, first of all, I have battled him in Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. And I think he was looking for battles and I said I'll battle, and then he whispered me, and then that's when I saw the history of whispers, and yeah, I've battled him before. And in fact, I do have the battle where I battled him in Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire as well, on my channel as well. If you guys can find it, that'd be kind of interesting. But yeah, here we're gonna battle in Sun and Moon, and I'm pretty much gonna use the same team I used against Tesla Mouse in that other battle, the one with the Diancie team and whatnot. So here he's gonna lead off with Parasect, this guy. This battle is going to be a standard match since he didn't really specify the tier, so yeah, that's why I'm bringing this team that I brought against Tesla Mouse. I'm going to lead off with Swampert, and he leads off with Parasect. I'm guessing he predicted my lead and just sent in this thing which can spore people and leech seed and use grass moves and all that. So I switched in decided why instantly because I was like, yeah, he's probably going to go for something like that, and he does go for Spore. I go for a U-turn here, and I'm going to now pivot into my micro oven here, and he's gonna go for cross poison, which is not gonna do much. I don't even know why he has cross poison on a Parasect, honestly, but he does, and as a result here I'm just gonna go for an overheat. He does go for protect though to see if I'm gonna actually try to go for it, and yeah, he sees that I'm gonna go for it, and I was like, okay, since he protected, this instantly tells me that he just wants to scout my moves, and he probably wants to switch out according to those moves that I go for. And he does switch out here, and I do predict this switch and go for Volt Switch here. Because I was like, you know what, no. What you're trying to do is being all protecty in my face. It's like, nah. You're going to get punished for just trying to do that, honestly. And I do predict him and go for Volt Switch here. Now here I'm going to go into my Gelatina, which is my Nihilego. And I think here what I wanted to do was go for Sludge Wave, like straight up. But he actually carries Protect on this Tapu Fini as well. I was like, what the hell? Why are you running Protect on a lot of your mons so far? So yeah, I go for Sludge Wave, and here, okay, now here's where I mispredict. Here I was thinking, okay, he's probably going to want to switch out again because he just went for Protect here. So I go into my Swampert again. What I wanted to do was go for the rocks, and because he had Protect, I wanted to see if he probably had Defog or Taunt to prevent me from going for rocks. Here he goes for Scald, predicting me to try to switch out again, like basically making him think that I'm going to switch out or something. But he does predict me to switch out, and I do switch in. Take a Scald. I take another one because I'm slower than Tapu Fini, and I do go for Stealth Rocks. He did not go for Taunt, so this pretty much tells me it doesn't even have Taunt to prevent me from going for Stealth Rocks. So here, I think I just go for a couple Earthquakes here, honestly. I take more Scalds because I have a Yapapa Berry here that I was kind of hoping would proc as soon as this Tapu Fini knocks me down to the orange bar, which it did. And now here I'm just going to go for another Earthquake, just to get as much damage on this Tapu Fini as possible, because these Tapu Finis, if they have Defog and my rocks are up, it's just going to be annoying to have to rinse and repeat with this whole Stealth Rock Defog scenario, which is really annoying, honestly. Here I switch out because I wanted to see if he now tries to go for Defog, but he doesn't. He just goes for another Scald. I switch in my Goldeneye, and it just gets burned, so I was like, damn it. I did not want this thing to get burned. I was actually hoping he'd go for Defog because the rocks were up, but he didn't. So here I think now I'm just gonna try to, I think, Leaf Blade him. I don't remember actually. No, I think I tried to Toxicate because the terrain was gone, but he's just gonna go for another Protect again just to see what I'm gonna do. And yeah, he sees that I'm gonna go for that, and I think here's where I decide to try to predict him again and go for the U-turn, because he does have an Alolan Muck in the back of his team, and he could probably try to switch in that, predicting me to try to go for the Toxic. I was going to say Toxic. What the hell's a Toxic? But yeah, he's going to switch out, and he's going to go into Muck now, which is what I was anticipating. So I am going to go for the U-turn here, I believe. This thing is going to take Stealth Rocks damage, which is good because, I mean, any bit of damage I can get on this Muck is actually useful, because these Mucks are also known to be very, very bulky, which is really annoying. So I'm just going to go back into Swampert, who can definitely take this thing, or not take this thing out, but hit this thing really, really hard with Earthquake. But this Muck also has freaking Protect, so I was like, what the fuck, dude? Seriously. Why are you running Protect on almost every single one of your mons? Okay, and then when I looked at his team, I was starting to think that maybe this team was maybe a VGC team, because honestly, first of all, the Tapu Fini didn't even carry Defog or Taunt for my Swampert to prevent getting rocks off. And now he has like Protect on like a bunch of moves, I mean a bunch of mons, which is something that you usually see on VGC teams, but this is not but this is singles, so for him to be trying a VGC team against someone doing singles is kind of not a bad thing, but it is kind of interesting. Although a bit annoying, because the strategy behind this entire team that's mostly VGC oriented is that he goes for a bunch of protecting moves just to scout out what I'm trying to do, and that's just annoying, honestly. But yeah, here I think I just went for Earthquake. He went for Protect a couple times, and I just kept going for Earthquakes. I just wanted to do damage. He went for Knockoff on my Swampert, which did nothing, honestly, because it doesn't have an item anymore. My Yapapa Berry was already used up, so I was like, yeah, there's nothing to knock off. But yeah, he switches into this Tapu Fini, and I just went into Goldeneye again because it's burn and it can definitely take Scalds from this thing. And I was anticipating maybe a Protect as well, and he does go for it, which fails. Now here I think I try to go for another U-turn, just because I wanted to see if he'd try to switch out again, thinking that I try to go for the Leaf Blade, because even burn and while not invested in attack, I think Leaf Blade still does quite an amount to Tapu Fini, even if it's defense invested. So here, yeah, he goes for Dazzling Gleam and goes for I go for the U-turn. So far I've only seen Scald, Dazzling Gleam, and Protect, so I'm guessing he doesn't either have Taunt or Defy, or maybe even doesn't even have both, maybe. But yeah, either way, I do U-turn and I do go into Diancie, which was kind of a misplay on my part, because honestly, the reason why I sent in Diancie here was actually because I thought that after Mega Evolving, I'd be able to take this thing out with one Moonblast, because given the amount of damage that I did to Tesla Mouse's Tapu Fini, I figured that I'd be able to do the same thing here and just take it out, but it actually didn't, surprisingly. So maybe this was a Spadef invested Tapu Fini or something, I don't know. But it's going to be able to retaliate with a Scald. Thankfully it doesn't burn because the Misty Terrain is up. So as a result, now I'm just going to switch out because I do need this thing. Well, he does go for Protect, but I go for the Moonblast, and I think here I switch out because I don't want to lose Actually, no, I think I do take out this Tapu Fini. Yeah, I do take out this Tapu Fini with Diancie, actually. I think it was on another mon that I switched this thing out because I didn't want to get knocked out, basically. Yeah, I take out the Tapu Fini with Moonblast with a crit. That's useless, obviously. He's going to go into Tapu Lele. Okay, here's where I switch out Mega Diancie. It wasn't on the Tapu Fini, it was on the Tapu Lele. Now here he's going to get the Psychic Surge up, which is actually kind of scary, not going to lie. But here I made one of the riskiest of plays that actually ended up not paying out whatsoever. I go into Goldeneye here, just to see if he tries to go for Psyshock. It does do damage, and I do survive it, thankfully, because it's Psyshock and not Psychic. Because Psychic I would not have been able to take, honestly, because it's more powerful and targets the special defense stat as opposed to the defensive stat. So yeah, here I switch out, and I go into Tenebrous side here, and I was thinking, okay, he went for Psyshock again, so maybe this thing is just choice, right? Nope, this thing turned out to be Fairy MZ Tapu Lele, which is, well, it's pretty interesting, actually, because most Tapu Leles in VGC teams usually carry Psyche MZ sets, but this one was actually a Fairy MZ set, which I actually haven't seen whatsoever. Like, I don't think I've ever seen it in all the VGC streams that I've ever watched. I don't think I've ever seen Psyche MZ Tapu Lele, to be honest. But yeah, it's gonna take out my Tenebrous in one hit, obviously, because Bisharp's Spadef is not the greatest, honestly. Now here I go into Micro Oven and then just pivot back into Goldeneye just to see what he wants to do now. And he goes for Nature's Madness, which is like, I don't really care about that, honestly. Because I thought he was gonna try to go for a Psyshock or something, but he actually just went for Nature's Madness. Why, I don't really know, honestly. He could have just gone for more Psychics or Psyshocks here, but now he decides to go for Psyshock, and now I'm just like, okay, I'm gonna lose Goldeneye here, but that's perfectly fine, honestly. I just needed to stall out this Psychic Terrain. Now here I go into Micro Oven. My guess was here that he would switch out, honestly, so that I can capitalize from the Psychic Terrain, but he actually just stays in and goes for another Psyshock, so I was like, huh? I do go for the Volt Switch here, just to get some more prior damage on this Tapu Lele, because what I wanted to do was put it in range for my Diancie here to actually take this thing out with a Diamond Storm, because I know for a fact that with Moonblast I won't be able to take it out from where it's at. Only Diamond Storm, because Diamond Storm is a physical move, which Tapu Lele's defense stat is not the greatest, honestly. So yeah, I do get to take out this Tapu Lele now. And I did get a defense boost from a +2 defense boost, by the way, with Diamond Storm here. And now here, I make one sick-ass play. I was thinking, okay, Shadow Snake won't take me out, but with a crit it might. So I was like, I'll switch into Nihilego here, and look at this. It does go for Shadow Snake like I predicted, and he got a crit. So I was like, holy cranberries, I just predicted the hacks right there, and switched out my Diancie, which is kind of a win condition because I kind of need it for the Beware, and was able to switch in Nihilego, which I think might not have been able to take a knockoff. But yeah, I didn't think he would go for it either, honestly, just because my Diancie was very low. But yeah, here I just take it out now with a Power Gem. Thankfully, it didn't be annoying and Protect, honestly, because that would have just been, once again, annoying. Now here he goes into Salamence. I don't know if this thing was Scarfed or Z-moved or not. No, it wasn't Z-moved. I don't know if it was Scarfed or not, but he went into it, and I was like, okay, that's good. I outspeed this thing anyways because my Nihilego is actually Choice Scarfed here. So I was like, yeah. But now he goes into Beware, which resists Power Gem, so I think I switch out, obviously, and I think I decide to sack Rotom-H here. I was about to say Rotom-Wash, dumbass. But yeah, Rotom-H, I was going to sack it here, and he just goes for Brick Break, so I was like, oh, okay, then in that case, I can definitely take it, surprisingly, because I thought I was actually going to lose Rotom-H here, but I guess I didn't. So as a result here, I'm just going to be able to go for a Overheat and take out this Beware, which is excellent, honestly, because this Beware was actually kind of what was threatening, in my opinion. And I honestly didn't think I'd be able to KO it with Overheat because my Rotom is not offensive. But the Beware, I don't know. Some Bewares run Assault Vest, so I don't know. But yeah, here, and he's gonna go he's gonna go into his last Pokemon, which is Parasect. Then I was gonna Overheat it, and I didn't think it would KO because I was at -2 and I'm a defensive Rotom, but it actually did take it out. So I was like, oh, okay, then that's the whole game, I guess. Then, but yeah, that's the good game to tansy65. It was kind of interesting to battle this guy again, even though I after a long time of not battling him, because I think like I said, the last time I battled him was in Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. Like I said, I do have the battle where I battled him in Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. It's somewhere on my channel. You guys can find it if you guys want to. But yeah, that's gonna be it for today. And thank you all for watching, and I'll hope to see you guys in the next battle. So yeah, catch you guys later.